Okay. What's going on, everybody? Got a grocery haul for you today. But before I do that, I want to shout out to a couple of people, some new people, to Monique Wilhite. Glad you're here. Pam Howard. Love you, Pam. We go back a long ways with Pam. To Greg. I got two Gregs. In case I lose one, I've got an extra one. So thank you, Gregs, for being here for chat. I know you're making great progress. I'm happy about that, and I'm proud of you, the things that you're doing. To Mark, keep it up. Nelson, stay with it, man. I'm with you every step of the way. Alex, haven't heard from you, so I hope that's good news. I hope that not hearing from you means that you're owning it and you're taking charge of it and making it happen. So I'm excited about that. To Elton Strick. Strickland goes back to high school. We played basketball together. He was a good basketball player. He was smooth. He was smooth on the court. So Strick, stay with it. I hope things are going well with you. So who else is there? And Kim, my Kim, she's with it and doing it all day long. So you guys, I'm proud of you. We're doing this together and we're making it happen. So today is what's called a typical grocery haul. I'm going to talk about the things that I eat. And this is not everything. I went shopping. I thought I'm going to show you guys what I eat, because I always get questions about, what are you eating? People want to see and hear the things that I'm eating. So I'm going to go over it. So this might take a minute. So just bear with me. I'm going to go over that. We'll get through this together. All right. Starting up here, oats. Every day. Every day. I think every athlete, anyone who's serious, is going to eat oats. And these are just Quaker old-fashioned rolled oats. There's different types that I buy. There's Coach's oats. I don't do instant. Occasionally. But rolled oats are much better for you. And you can do the, what's it called? The steel cut. Steel cut's also good. Grits. Oh, come on now. No self-respecting Southerner will not be eating grits every day. So I have my grits every day. And rice. I have this. This is Seeds of Change. This is quinoa and brown rice with garlic. And you can get those you can buy these bulk at Costco. But I get those, just a few of those sometimes here. This is my vitamin C. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment. So vitamin C. All right. Now, oat milk. I don't drink regular milk. I'm kind of vegan or plant-based right now, so I don't drink regular milk. But this is oat milk. This is like the craze right now. You try oat milk, I think you'll like it, and you'll be glad. You'll be like, I'm so glad he told me about oat milk. Man, that was a good tip. All right, almond milk. All right, gonna have almond milk. And this is my salad blend. This week is going to be a chopped mix, and these is romaine, red cabbage, green cabbage, kale, carrots, cherries, almonds, and it also has a vinaigrette, a blue cheese vinaigrette in here, but I'm not going to use that. Or if I do, it'll be very little vinaigrette. Keep that going. Now the fruit and vegetables, these are apples and bananas. I may have some of those, but not very much. Now here's the good stuff. This is the stuff right here. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you really ready for this? All right. Okay, here we go. I bought all this. Pretty much everything comes from Walmart, okay? You can get it at different places, but this is where I was shopping today. Now, here's what I have got from Wally World. All right. These are only like a buck a piece, a buck. So this is asparagus spears. You gotta love asparagus. This sweet peas and carrots. Broccoli florets. Yeah. And more broccoli florets. All right. And moving on. Broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Cut green beans. More broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. So these are what's called my fibrous carbs. So fibrous carbs, and we're going to get back to that in a moment. Fibrous carbs. All right. And I don't eat meat, so my protein sources are all from Morningstar. And this is a sausage, maple flavored sausage from Morningstar. because I miss my sausage. I don't have it anymore, so I gotta do something. Gotta do something. Okay, these are grillers, the veggie grillers. Veggie grillers by Morningstar. Okay, they come 8 in a pack or 2 in a pack, and they are very good, very good. If you like burgers, it's an acquired taste, so you might not be on it right away, but somewhere you'll get a taste for those grillers. All right, Barilla whole grain pasta. Brown, this is whole grain pasta. This is not the regular oat pasta. This is whole grain, which is a lot better for you than the regular stuff. And sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. All right, there's something else I want to show you. Oh, yeah. Another Morningstar product that I like. Bacon. Bacon. Come on, everybody loves bacon. Bacon. All right, so how do I do this? Oh, and this is my ginger beer. Ginger beer. And I get those by the case at Costco. I get them by the case, but you can buy them separately anywhere. And then, of course, eggs. Eggs. We love eggs. All right? So this is from Costco. You get the whole, like 2 dozen here. Well, let me show you something about these eggs. This is kind of cool. Look at those eggs. Aren't those beautiful? You notice the colors? It's like the people of the world. We have white and brown and tans and mocha. You might be mocha. Anyway, I think these are great. Anyway, these eggs didn't come from Costco. We used to buy from Costco, but a friend of ours raises chickens, and she gives us the eggs. She doesn't really eat all the eggs. She has like a lot of chickens, so a lot more eggs than she could handle. So let's put some things together here. All right. So here's what you got to be aware of. These, I'm going to separate my carbs out here. Okay, I mentioned, let me get these are the meats. So with your meats, you can have tuna, or chicken, or salmon, or cod, or steak, different beef. So all of those are good. Make sure they're lean cuts of beef if you're going to get that. So you can have all of that. That's all good stuff. So don't worry about getting too much. You're usually going to have maybe 4 to 6 ounces. I don't use a weight scale as much anymore because I know what 4 to 6 ounces look like. But if you're not sure what 4 to 6 ounces looks like, then weigh it until you know. Now, the carbs are broken up into 2 sources. These are starchy carbs, and these are fibrous carbs. Get this out of here. Starchy carbs are like the yams, sweet potatoes. This oat milk is very starchy. It has like 18 grams of carbs in just 1 cup. So that's a lot of carbs there. So I put it in the starchy carb category. This one also has 13 grams of carbs in a cup. So these are carbs that you want to try and minimize if you're trying to lose weight, trying to trim a little bit, get rid of that cellulite stuff and all that. So loosen up on the carbs. This is, again, all in the starchy carb family. The brown rice, any kinds of rice. The grits are starchy carb. The oats are starchy carb. The pasta is a starchy carb. So all of this right here, you want to try to minimize those. Minimizing means you're not going to go to like keto where it's 0 carbs, but you're going to try and keep it to a minimum if you're trying to drop weight. So if I need to lose 40 pounds or whatever, I would take probably 1 or 2 meals. I recommend 4 times a day you should be eating. So I would say maybe 2 meals you have a starchy carb. So you may have a little bit of a sweet potato. So if I was going to have the sweet potato, I would cut it in half when it's cooked, and I'll have maybe half of a sweet potato here. And if it was grits, I would have no more than about 8 ounces of grits. So that's about that much grits. It's not a whole bunch. Same thing with oats, same amount. So it's not a lot with the pasta. But your starchy carbs should be minimized. Keep your starchy carbs to a minimum. Let me move these over a little bit to the side. Salads, you can have those anytime. You don't really have to worry about that. Just like very little in the salads that you have to worry about. Very little fat. It's very nutritious. It has a lot of fiber, which makes it easy to eliminate, and it's a whole food. It's very natural. So you can really fill yourself up with a lot of salad and things like that and not feel hungry. It gives you that feeling of being full, what's called satiety, but doesn't weigh you down. Now these guys, this is what I'm doing now. I'm having this, some of the beef. Hurt my neck, sore. Okay, I have this beef here, and then I'll have, well, not beef, but the patty, and I'll have something like this. Each one of these are 2 servings. So each one of these packs are 2 servings. And for $1, can you beat that for $1? 2 servings. All right, so I have, maybe today I'll put in the green beans. I'll pop it in the microwave for 6 minutes, you know, and that's if it's a 1,000-watt microwave. You know how much wattage your microwave is? That's important. So if you want to know how much wattage you have, then you look in here, and on your microwave, either there's a label up front here, there's a label up here, and that's going to tell you basically what your wattage is. And it'll also tell you how long to cook this for. So it usually goes 5.5 minutes. That usually works. So I'll have green beans today, and I'll have like the patty. And that may be it for, well, not green beans only. I may have this for the next meal. And for the next meal, I may have the broccoli. But it'll be like this. Here we go. Meal number one. Well, I have my grits in the morning. I have my grits in the morning early, and with the eggs that I have there, with 3 whole eggs, and then I have 3 whites. So 6 total eggs, with 3 of those being the whole egg, and then 3 of those being the egg whites. So that's in the morning, and I have a little bit of cheese, a little bit of cheddar, you know, for flavor, because it's awesome. So I have that in the morning, and then I have my next meal, which is around 10. I'll eat 4 times a day. Green beans, I'll pop this in the microwave, and then I'll have half of the green beans, and I'll have 2 of these patties, okay? 2 patties is 32 grams of protein. This is great, 32 grams of protein, and it's only like 10 grams of fat. So we're not worried too much about the fat if we're keeping the carbs low. Remember, the fat's okay. It's the fat and carbs together, that sugar and all that stuff. That's what you want to stay away from. So I have this 2 patties with the green beans, and then I may have. Then I'll put the rest in the Tupperware dish. I'll have it maybe tomorrow, and then for my next meal, I have maybe the broccoli florets. I have that, and then I'll have in half of this is a serving, and then I'll have either. If I want the grillers again, I'll have 2 more of the grillers. Or may I have a couple of the patties, and that will work. And then the 4th meal, I may have the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Half, that's 1 serving. And I may have the grillers and the patties, or I have other, you know, kind of like different vegan meals. I may have tofu, things that give me protein, because I got to keep my protein up. Got to have my protein. So to sum it up again, oh, you know, this is my favorite blend. I told you about this. Ginger beer. Ginger is very good if you have digestive issues or things like that. Ginger is good to just cleanse you. So ginger, I have 1 of those. Not the whole thing. I have maybe half of a ginger beer. And then vitamin C. I have 1 vitamin C. I mix with that with a little bit of honey, and then I'll just use that. That's what I drink. So I don't have sodas or soft drinks or juice. This is what I may drink. I have that maybe twice per day, but I drink a lot of water. So no coffee. Now if you drink coffee, that's cool. I'm not gonna rain on your parade, your coffee parade, but coffee is okay. Just don't drink it all day long. So a little coffee in the morning, or coffee during the afternoon, something like that is good. Water, drink plenty of water. Stay away from the carbonated beverages and all that stuff. So I think we have got this nailed. I don't have much fruits. That's simple sugars. And when I'm trying to get lean or cut down a little bit, I get away from those kind of things. I stay away from the things that's going to, you know, cause me to bulk a little bit or get, you know, you feel that layer. Like I want to stay lean, you know, keep the abs showing. So I try to keep the foods at the right area, the right category. So starchy carbs, stay away from those. Not completely, but you may have those with 1 of your meals. So if I want to have starchy carbs, I had some already with my grits in the morning. Remember, I mentioned that, grits in the morning. So if I want to add starchy carbs, I may have the green beans with 2 patties. And then I may have a little bit of pasta. Or I may have half of this yam. Or I may have a little bit of rice. And that may go with 1 more of the meals. And that's got it, everybody. I don't know how long it took me there. I hope I didn't bore you. Well, anyway, I'm trying to help you guys. So if there's any other questions you have, just message me, send me a chat, or through email, messenger, Facebook, whatever. You got my phone number probably. Just call me. Anyway, we get this done. And that's all for today. You guys are doing awesome. I really want to let you know that what you're doing is something that's unique. You invested in your health. You invested. You didn't just decide you're going to do something about it and do it like you've always done it. You decided to take it up a notch. And I'm ready to do this. I've been doing this for 40 years, over 40 years, with bodybuilding and fitness and my time as a physician, just helping people. So now I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I'm glad that you're there and allowing me to help you. I get as much out of it as you do, I hope. And that's the thrill of being able to work together and doing something that you love and knowing that you're adding value to people. And another thing, I want you to get in touch with me. You guys, when I'm working on something and someone is helping, I must be the worst nag because I'm on them all the time because I've got questions, and if they said call me, I'm going to call them. So I'm letting you know, contact me. Let me know. Let me know if I can help you, what you're having a problem with, and I will be right there on the spot to make it happen. So whatever you do the rest of the day, make it as awesome as you are. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.